Woo woo. How is everybody? How is everybody? How is everybody? Sorry, I'm running late. Sorry, I run late. Woody woo woo. Woo woo. How is everybody? Chuck Brothers, recovery, loud and proud. Right here, right now. Here every day. Supposed to be here at 6:30. I was running a little bit late today. I apologize, but here we are. Right now. Doing the deal. Doing the deal. What do you say, Jacob? What's going on, my friend? Woo woo. Woody woo woo. I know you show up on time today and I'm late. You know what they told me in rehab? To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And to be late is unacceptable. Woo woo. Here I am 15 minutes late. I apologize. I apologize. Today's my birthday. I sit down to have some roast and potatoes and carrots and all that. And I laid down for a second and I laid down just a little too long. Woo woo. I'm only human. I fall short every day. I fall short every day. That's all right. We're here now. We are here now. Doing the deal. Glad to be here. Grateful to be sober another day. Praise Jesus. Woo woo. Rocking some recovery. Loving life. Loving life. Couldn't ask for a better day. Yeah, I was napping. I know, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't wake up. I just kind of, birthday blues or birthday joys. I don't know. Today is good though. Today is good. No, really no blues today. I lost the car title. I've been looking for it all day. Never did find it. Never did find it. It's all right though. Uh, had drug court group today. Whoop whoop. Had drug court today. Whoop whoop. Everything went good there. Of course, uh, didn't have to worry about going to jail. I was sitting here at the comfort of my own home, but I didn't have to worry about it anyway. You know why? We passed drug tests today. That's right. Yes, we do. We passed drug tests today. And just loving life, doing the deal. Going live here for y'all at 6:45 today because I overslept. Sorry. How unprofessional of me. Woo woo. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You know what? I tell y'all all the time. It's all right. We'll get through this together, as the governor says. We can't get upset over that. Can't get upset over that. Yeah, I am Chuck Brothers. This is Chuck Brothers Recovery Loud and Proud. And kind of qualify myself for this job or disqualify myself for this job when I was 10 years old. Started smoking weed and drinking alcohol. Moved on to LSD, mushrooms, cocaine, crack cocaine, pain pills, heroin, methamphetamines, ice, and mixing ice and heroin and intravenous using it until until I got sober. 34 years of the madness. And woo, man, 46 today. 46 today. I know I'm getting old. Getting old. It's all right. It's all right. Who's all here with us? I ain't got down here yet. What you say, JD? Woo, 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 woo. Jimmy D. Woo, woo. Happy birthday, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't feel no older than I did yesterday. Don't feel no older than I did yesterday. Truly grateful. I told the judge today when we went to court, they said, well, I hear it's your birthday today. I said, yeah, I hear you're going to let me out of drug court early. for a birthday present. He laughed at me. He did. Yeah, he thought that was funny. He said, "No, Chuck, I think you ought to hang around for a little bit longer." I said, "Whatever, Judge. Don't bother me none. Don't bother me none. We're here doing the deal. Deal. I'm short timer in drug court. Let me tell you about it. We got like 3 months left for me. I'm out there. I come off paper. Woo, man, walk it out. Come off paper July 6th. July 6th. Get my old gun rights back. Woo, woo. Woody, woo, woo. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Get my rights back. Yeah. Heck yeah. Man. And I've been digging through paperwork all day long. I found everything and every title to everything I own except for the one I was looking for. And I know it's got to be here in this house. I just don't know where. You know how we do. We put it up. Think we're gonna we'll know where it's at. Man, I looked everywhere. I have looked everywhere. I have no clue what I done with that thing. I guess we'll find it. Either that or we'll pay. We'll just pay for a lost title. To hell with it. I'm tired of looking. I did find I did pay my taxes and all my stuff on all my other vehicles. And damn if I ain't been driving around on the tags and ain't even mine. I don't even know where it come from. Bought the car that way. I don't know. They informed me that it was the wrong tag. I was like, gee whiz, people. They said, well, when you transferred it, they didn't give you a tag. I said, no, they told me to use the one that was on the car. And of course, I didn't check it. I don't know. Maybe I should have. Maybe I will from here on out. Could have went to jail over that in Kentucky. And they're going to issue me a new tag. But I appreciate them telling me. Been driving around that way forever, about 6 months. I didn't know it had no good tag on it. It had a good tag, it just wasn't the right tag. Crazy, 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 crazy stuff. Happy to be here and sober. Me too, Jamie. Me too. How are you doing today? You ain't been driving around on bad tags, have you? I have. For about 6 months, didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. Lady said, read your tag number to me. I said, wait a minute, I'll run up there and get it. I walked outside and I read her the tag number. She said, sir, that tag don't belong on that car. I said, well, it's the tag that was on the car when I bought it. She said, well, it don't belong on that car. So read that back to me one more time. We checked it twice. And it just wasn't the right tag. I tell you, that kind of stuff happens to me in sobriety. I got pulled over by a state trooper, no seatbelt on one day. And he told me, he said, be sure to put your seatbelt on. And he let me go. No ticket. No ticket. Woo, woo, what you say, bros? And yeah. Yeah. I've been pulled over 2, 3 times in sobriety, no ticket. I'll tell you another thing happened. I was coming through Bardstown. Damn taillights wasn't working in my truck. And cop come up behind me, pulled up beside me, said, hey guy, you know you ain't got no brake lights? I didn't know I had no uh, no brake lights. And he said, all right, get that fixed. And he pulled off. That stuff didn't happen when I was in the madness. I was going to jail for sure. Going to jail for sure. I know, man. As far as I know, I had good tags too, but apparently I didn't. I got to looking on my truck. Hell, they was expired in November 2019. Been riding around on them too. No clue. No clue. They are taken care of now. They are taken care of now. They are taken care of. We talked to the county clerk, and that is taken care of. Yeah, I don't know. I was slipping, baby, slipping. Whoo! Swear if I'd been out there using, I'd been in the pen. I wouldn't have been slipping. I'd been in the pen. Don't drop the soap. Yeah, yeah. Got me a big old double chocolate birthday cake in there. Woo, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Can't really wait to get a bite of it. I had roast and taters and carrots for dinner. It got to me. I took a nap, took too long a nap. Sorry, people. Sorry. But yeah, whew. Know anybody miss her? Can't find my title somewhere. Let me know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Jennifer. Woo woo. Bring my sister to the show. Wishing me happy birthday. Yeah, I was just telling them I've been riding around bad tags on everything I got. November since November in my truck, and the tag on my car just didn't even belong on the car. Had no clue. Had no clue. It's taken care of. Truly grateful that we can take care of them bills as they come in today. Don't have to wait. Don't have to put it off. Uh, been putting my taxes off. I'm glad they give us till July. Whew. I realized today how much paperwork I really got to do. And so I guess that's what we're doing this weekend. We're going through paperwork and receipts, taking that to the bookkeeper, get that stuff done. Riding dirty, baby. Riding dirty, dirty, dirty. Yep, I was, man. I was riding dirty. Didn't even know it. Thought I was better than that. Nah, I never thought I was better than that. Let you know a secret. I knew the tail lights wasn't working in the truck that day. I just didn't do it. I didn't take it down there and get it fixed. But whatever. Man, I get busy. Life happens. And you get busy, you forget. You forget. Boy, I tell you, I called my mom this morning bright and early. We went bright and early because I don't get up bright and early. I'm one of them lazy folks like to sleep in till about 9:30. But anyways, I called mom bright and early for me. I said, Mom, you ain't gonna believe this. I said, I done walked around the house 3 times. And I didn't find that great big shiny gift you left out here for me. She said, Well, Chuck, it's out there. I put it out there about 4 o'clock this morning. I said, Well, it ain't out there now. It ain't out there now. Thank you, Chris. Woo woo. And she said, Well, old man must come down there. It's a box that has a slit in the top of it, and I put money in it. I said, Oh, yeah, old man probably come down here and got it, put more money in it for me. He'll give it to me later. That's what it was. I got tags 1 year, put in a console. David Chad was riding dirty. 6 months. Riding dirty, dirty, dirty. Yeah, I used to do that. Yep. Good evening, Jennifer. Welcome. Yep. I don't like to admit how many times I did ride dirty. I did some crazy stuff riding around that I am not proud of. That I am not proud of. If I'd got caught, they'd buried me underneath the jail and then buried the jail. Just saying. Just saying. That's just the way I was. Today, I don't have to live like that. I really don't. I really don't. You know what? There's myths and facts about everything. And I just happened to be looking for his title today. And you know what I found? Myths and facts about drug addiction. I thought I'd share. Why not? I got you laughing, Jacob. I got myself laughing. I'm rolling inside, baby. Rolling on the inside. Woo woo. Myths and facts about drug addiction. Huh. Drug addiction is a choice. What about that? Research shows that long-term substance use alters brain chemistry. These changes can cause intense cravings, impulse control issues, and the compulsion to continue to use. Woo, I agree with that. Addiction affects those who are weak, uneducated, or have low morals. Addiction does not discriminate. Woo, woo, say that all the time. Doctors, lawyers, judges, streetwalkers, me, several you, I don't know, a bunch of us. Addiction affects the lives of people of all ages, ethnicities, cultures, religions, communities, and social economic statuses. Addiction is not a result of low morals. Often addicts behave in ways that violate their personal beliefs, values, and morals. Addiction is an equal opportunity disease. Woo, woo, equal opportunity. Anybody can get it. That's right, anybody. Just like the COVID-19, ain't nobody Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it. Get it. That's right. It does not discriminate, and it makes you do things that you normally would not do. You would morally not do. I tell you all the time, I'm a germaphobe. Damn if I didn't spill my dope in the bathroom. KFC up around 22nd Street and Broadway in the floor. I dropped my cotton down in it, drawed it up off the bathroom floor, shot that shit in my arm. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's the grossest thing I ever did in my life. Kind of gives me the heebie jeebies now. Woo! Woo woo! Involuntary treatment is not effective. Treatment does not have to be voluntary. Court ordered treatment can be just as successful. Woo woo! Here I am. Living proof, baby. Right here. People change. Hell, even Satan was an angel. You daggone right. You daggone right. People can successfully finish treatment in a couple of weeks. The best predictor of success is length of treatment. Patients who remain at least 1 year and twice as likely to remain drug free. Addiction is a chronic disorder and will require longer term treatment as well as repeated treatment. Hey, this ain't a graduation, people. This is a continuation, baby. Continuation. Recovery. I tell y'all all the time, recovery, you got to work on yourself every day for the rest of your life. Then you're in recovery. If not, you just white knuckling it, baby, just trying not to use. And you just ain't putting one in you. And that's just sobriety. Sobriety ain't no fun. But recovery, woo, woo. That's right. Then you get right here where I am. Super happy, contagious, and free, baby. That's right. That's right. People who continue to abuse drugs or relapse after treatment are hopeless. Drug addiction is chronic and relapse does not mean failure. One more time. Drug addiction is chronic and relapse does not mean failure. Rather, additional treatment. That's right. That's right. That is right, people. That was pretty interesting, wasn't it? That was pretty interesting. Huh. I never looked inside of this thing. This is a Casey's Law. There was no law. And then Casey Weatherington died. That's him right there, people. That guy right there overdosed and died. And now we got Casey's Law. Bam. A hopeful option, lighting the way to recovery. The Matthew Casey Weatherington Act for Substance Abuse Intervention. There's the statue right there. There is the statue. Bam. Bam. Yeah, I found that laid up in my paperwork today. Addiction in the brain. Woo. Today we recognize addiction as a chronic disease that changes both brain structure and function, just as cardiovascular disease damages the heart and diabetes impairs the pancreas. Addiction hijacks the brain. This happens as the brain goes through a series of changes, beginning with recognition of pleasure and ending with a drive towards compulsive behavior. Repeated exposure to an addictive substance or behavior causes nerve cells in the nucleus accumbens and the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain involved in planning and executing tasks, to communicate in the way that couples liking something with needing it, in turn driving a person to go after it. That is, it becomes more about being normal than about being high. One more time. It becomes more about being normal than about being high. How many times did I tell you when I got up in bed out of bed every morning, I was sick as a dog, and all I wanted to do was to feel normal. I had to put one in me to feel normal. Yes, 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 yes. That is exactly right. I tell you, I love this literature. I love literature. Teaches you about your disease. Teaches you about you. You know, it's talking about that prefrontal cortex where it talks about, that's how you that's how you do your plan, executing tasks. Well, that's just part of it. But it all centers in the center part of your brain, the midbrain. And that's where all your pleasure sensories come from. And your dopamine and your glutamate and all that. Glutamate is what causes you to have triggers. When you see a syringe, you think, man, I'd like to get high. Or you walk in your bedroom and you grab your tray out from underneath your bed that ain't got dope on it no more, but it's there, and you grab it, and you think about getting high. That's caused by glutamate in your midbrain. But what happens is when you get high, it raises your dopamine up, and then you start sending signals to your forebrain, which does your planning and all that, and you lose track of your morals because of that. You start living off your midbrain. Yeah. Yep. Enough about that. Enough about that. Too much education for one day for me. I don't know about y'all. I didn't like school. Still don't like school. I tell you, as an addict, I don't know if it's because I'm an addict or what. I hated school. I don't like teachers. I still don't like teachers. Don't hate them. I just don't like them. They're different creatures, just like I am to most people. I'm a different creature, and I get it. I understand. But like when I take Steven to a parent teachers conference and they sit me down in one of them little chairs and I got to sit there and talk to that teacher, I go right back like I was right there in school. And I don't like that. I tell them all the time, you need to get a big chair for big people because I'm not lower than you. I'm not going to sit lower than you so you can be on top of me, over top of me. And that's an addiction thing. I don't know. Maybe it's normal. I don't know. But it bothers me. And I'm going to tell you all about what you say, Natasha. I'm doing good. Running a little late today. I took a nap and I overslept. Whoop, whoop. I am human. I am human. Human being. But yeah, I just, I think I've always said that we are all the same. Well, you put your pants on the same way I do. The only person I know that don't put your pants on the same way I do is my boy. He's got a funny way he done it and whatever. He puts both legs on one time and then he jumps all the way up. Whatever. He gets them on. Who am I to say? He's eccentric. But anyways, we all wear them the same way. And I never did. That's why I never did light school. I felt like they tried to belittle me and all that. And maybe they didn't. Maybe that's just my perception problem that I have. I've always felt that way, that I didn't fit in. No one liked me and all that. And today I realized it's my brain telling me that and that is not true. I got all kinds of friends today, more than I've ever had in my entire life. Good friends, real friends, that actually care about me. Got I got 3 phone calls today from friends that I've met out in programs and in the recovery and yeah, just want to know how I'm doing. Woo woo woo. That's right. That's right. I got a friend that's a monk, and he calls me and tells me that he loves me, and that and I tell him, I said, well, make sure you say one prayer up there for me and the rest of the world because we out here suffering. He lives his life for Jesus Christ, and woo, better man than me. I try. Praise Jesus Christ, love him to death. He's my dude. We big buds, whatever, and he's got me and helped me out of an addiction, and I'm truly grateful. But that man there, I always tell him, I said, dude, you got that much more. You're a monk. You got that much more higher class than me. When you pray, it gets there quicker than I do. So if you put one in for me, I appreciate it. Pray for everybody, please, because we need it. We need it out here. That's right, we do. That's right. I tell you, I pray for everybody all the time. I do. I pray for the whole world. It needs to be a better place. I pray for the COVID 19 to get the heck out of here because we're tired of it. We're tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm ready to get out and communicate. I'm ready to shake some hands. Hello, give some hugs. I like hugging people. Woo, woo, up close personal, baby. Ah, bear hug them. Tell them I love them. Love them. That's right. Go up there in school and hug some teachers. Tell them I love them. Maybe I'll get a little better respect from them. I tell you, I'll lose it more if I'm going to lose it. I'll lose it there. Because it's not my kid that does that. My kid would. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would. Catch him all the time. Asked him this morning. I said, Steve-O, do your homework? Yeah, Dad. I said, well, I'm going to be needing to see that. I'll get it right done right now, Dad. I knew he was lying to me. I mean, it's like my sponsor, he was sitting here when that was going on. He said, Chuck, they just don't get it. Yeah, the game is the same. The players are different. You know, we lied about that. I lied about that shit when I was in school too. But you know what? It was just a different time, a different game. Same game, different player. Now they're playing. And thinks I'm just dumb as can be. I don't really get mad at him. I hate it when he lies though. Just irks me. Irks me. But I did it. Everybody does it. We learn. Jesus loves all sinners. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Woo wee. God is good every second of every day. Every day. I tell you what, y'all look outside. Y'all see that gloom out there? That ain't gloom, baby. Stand out there long enough, you get sunburned. Sunlight of the spirit comes out through that right there. I can see it. Got to see the sunlight through the storm. And today, I do. I do. Super happy. I don't know. I was going to say some super califragilistic kind of stuff or something. I don't know. It just didn't come out right. That's all right. It's all right. So, woo. Went to drug court today via Skype. And I tell you, I'm getting really good at this, Zoom and Skype and Facebooking and Facebook Live. And yeah, it's just getting really good at it. I don't know. Seems like I'm jumping through more hoops today than I ever did. Ever did. And I tell you what, I got the energy to do. Well, I took a nap. That's I know. Easy, easy. But anyways, I got more energy now than I ever had. Uh, just wide open all the time. Do my best. Worked on my bathroom again last night. Got a little bit more done. Don't really know what I'm doing there, but you know what? We get up, we suit up, we show up, and we do what we do, right? I figured if all else fails, hell, you get on YouTube, you got to learn how to do whatever you want to do. Don't be a rocket science, get on YouTube, punch in rocket science, learn how, and I'm sure it's got a video. I don't know. Got a video. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. So, yeah, really been thinking about life here lately, being as I'm 46 years old, and really, I don't feel no different than I did yesterday. I tell you what gets me as I'm looking through the Nelson County Gazette through obituaries, not because I'm old and that's what old people do. The guy that taught me HVAC passed away a couple of weeks ago, and I missed it. I didn't realize it. And Mom had told me about it, and I wanted to go back and read his obituary. My gosh, you know how many 40-year-olds, the 55-year-olds died in the last month? A bunch. I'm 46 today, people. Woo! Talk about scary. You know what? Praise Jesus Christ. I got faith in him. He gonna keep me around for a while. Keep me around for a while. I ain't worried about the coronavirus. I quit doing drinking. I ain't gonna worry about no coronavirus. Man, he ain't gonna take me out with something named after beer. I'm sure. I'm sure of it. He didn't get me here to do all that. But yeah, glad to be here. My cigarette won't stay lit. See, I told you I didn't suck. I just don't suck. Can't even keep my cigarette lit. Super fantastic. Super fantastic. Rockets recovery. I really love my shirt. I can see that people changes. People change. Even Satan was used to be an angel. Ooh, that's powerful, man. Powerful. www.sobermode.com. Get yours today. www.sobermode.com. Get your shirt there today. You can tell him Chuck Brothers in Kentucky sent you, and he will not give you a discount. He won't even give me a free shirt. But that's all right. It's all right. He got a family sport just like all of us, and he makes his living off shirts. Whoop whoop. I wished I knew how to make shirts. Uh, I need a YouTube that. I did YouTube it. Man, I tell you, it just looked more complicated than it probably is. I hear it's real easy. I don't know. Never tried it. Might work out great first time I tried it. I know you need a bright light, you need a screen, you need some kind of stuff to put on your screen, and you whatever. Anyways, moving right along. Did I tell y'all that I am super fantastic today? Yes, I am. And you know why? Because my higher power, if you ain't got one, I'll be glad to share him with you. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, and higher power best friend, biggest dude in my world, pulled me out of the gates of hell right out there in that other room. He sure did. Sure did. I was out there using. Actually, I was in Louisville and I got stopped. I was fixing to put a needle in my arm, and a cop jumped out here and a cop jumped out there, and it's you know how it is. Big old feeling in your stomach like, oh my God, I'm going to prison forever. And yeah, that's how I got right here. And thank God, thank God. Woo! Praise Jesus. I don't know where I find all this energy at 6:30 at night. Probably because I ain't done nothing all day. I tell you, I went to work yesterday. I did tell y'all that. Man, I tell you what, it was slow going. I feel like I ain't worked in months. I mean, really ain't done a lot in a month, but whoo, maybe that's that 46-year-old's coming out of me. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever, whatever. We're gonna do whatever it takes to do what we got to do today. And we got faith today, faith and hope. We got hope every day. We spreading hope to you all every day, every day. We do this every day at 6:30 because somebody dies every day from overdose, from addiction, and so we do this. Somebody's got to be an advocate. Somebody's got to be screaming for the guy at the bottom. I promise you, they're not up there at the White House. I am right here, and I got your back. I tell you what, if you was to quit using today, man, you have a May 1, May the 1st, 2020 sobriety date. Man, how grateful is that? The first of the month, man. You celebrate your birthday day, you get your check. Woo woo. I tell you what, you don't have to worry about a check and sobriety. You just get up, go to work, and you work in society as a normal person. Woo! Unless you're like me and you get loud and proud and love your recovery. And I hope you do. I hope you do. I'll move over. We'll co-host together. We will co-host together. That's right, because it takes a village, and it takes one person to get it started, and then we hopefully it gets contagious. Woo woo, contagious. Not like the virus, no virus, no COVID-19. The heck with that kind of contagious, but only warm some hearts, people. Warm some hearts. Loving life, doing the deal. I get to see Natasha every day. I get to see Jacob every day. I get to see Jennifer every day. I get to see Chris every day. I get to see Jennifer every day. I get to see Rose every day. Jimmy Dean, my brother from another mother. That's my dude right there. That's my dude. That's right. But anyways, we get to do this every day, man. I get to hang out with really cool people like you all, every one of y'all. Every one of you are in my life today. Do, 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 do. Don't y'all wish I could sing? I wish I could too. I'd come up with some kind of rap or something. I don't know. Yeah, I can't even do that. But whatever. I am a 70s baby, so I was around when they was beatboxing and stuff. I remember barely, but I do remember. But yeah, I want to talk about. I really don't want to talk about it. But we're gonna talk about it anyways. I'm not big on Suboxone. I really ain't. But the thing about Suboxone is you can get out there in society, you can work, and you can live a halfway normal life on Suboxone. I do not believe in lifelong Suboxone. I do believe that there are people out there that may never get straight, and Suboxone is a fit for them. So we're going to talk about buprenorphine. uh, Buprenorphine has a unique pharmacological. Man, where they come up with these words at? Makes me not want it already. Pharmacological properties that help lower the potential for misuse, diminish the effects of physical dependency to opioids and other drugs, such as withdrawal symptoms and cravings, decreases the likelihood of overdose. That right there is the only reason. Decreases the likelihood of overdose is the only reason I'm telling you about it. Is the only reason I'm telling you about it. Drug and opioid dependence is a physical addiction to prescription painkillers, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, etc., etc. Alcohol addiction is a more severe form of alcohol abuse. Those who are addicted to alcohol will continue to drink despite their known consequences that result from their drinking. Yeah, so does drug addiction. All right, I'm throwing this thing to the garbage. I don't like it. I'm not going to like it. Can't make me like it. I hear you. See, I done throwed it away, Jane. I done throwed it away. Woo, woo. Welcome, Jane, to the show. She says Suboxone was harder for me to stop than the pills. And yeah, never again will I even look at those. Amen, sister. I throwed it away. I don't even want to read it. I didn't like what it said right off the bat. I disagreed with it. I don't have to agree with it. You know why? Because it's my show. That's right. And I hate to be egotistical like that, but you know what? I was a 5 gram day heroin addict, intravenous user. I quit cold turkey. I sucked it up. I suffered it through it, and I made it out alive. You can too. Don't be a slave to that. You know, they offered that to me too, and I told them I didn't want it because I knew I was going to, if I took that, I wasn't going to stop. And I wasn't going to stop. The only way I was going to stop was if I stopped or died. And you get just as dope sick off that as you do heroin. And I'm not a big fan of being a slave. What happens if you don't get your dose that day? Well, you're going down to the dope man because you're sick. That's why I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't know what Narcan has in it to bring you back. All I know is it will. It will 92% of the time. Let's see if it says. Narcan has Narcan in it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's in it. Oh, it's got naloxone in it. Same thing it's in Suboxone, kind of, but it's straight naloxone. It's not a buprenorphine and naloxone. Two different things, but they mix them together to make Suboxone. I did know that, and I apologize for saying I didn't know. Just had to look at the package. Remember, I tell y'all every day, my brain's like scrambled eggs. I abused my noggin. Lots of drugs, lots of drugs, lots of drugs. Ben's what he's talking about Casey Weatherston. Man, that guy right there didn't make it. Casey died, see, right there. But he give us the right to Casey Law, people. Casey's Law. Bam. We'll talk about that for a second. We'll talk about that. Let's see if it says, okay. Bam. This is the part I don't ever tell you. Actually, I think I did tell y'all one time. Casey's Law provides a means of intervening someone who is unable to recognize his or her need for treatment due to their impairment. This law will allow parents, relatives, and or friends to petition the court for treatment on behalf of the person who has a substance disorder. Every effort to intervene on his disease was stemmed because he was over the age of 18 and was not in the criminal justice system. I was told that he has to want to. Losing up and hit bottom, that is contrary to the best practices for treatment of any other chronic, progressive, potentially fatal disease. With other diseases, we know that the sooner the disease is recognized, the longer it's treated, the better the chances of recovery. She went to her doctors, her county attorneys, and everything, and they would do nothing. They would do nothing. Well, he overdosed. So they petitioned the court, lobbied the court, whatever, got this bill, KRS 222.430 to 222.437. There's a KRS number on it. You go to the county attorney, you say, hey, I know somebody need Casey Law. They'll give you the paperwork, and this is what you'll do when you get the paperwork. You'll fill it out. You got to schedule appointments for evaluations with 2 qualified health professionals, one of whom must be a physician. You got to do that. I'll tell you more on that. Hold tight on that. I know what you're saying. Well, how am I going to make them go? You can't make them go. But we'll get back to that. File a petition. Petition is filed with the circuit clerk, court clerk in the county of the person with the substance use disorder responded by the spouse, relative, friend, or guardian petitioner. The court reviews the petition. If there is probable cause, orders that 2 evaluations be conducted and sets a court date within 14 days. Okay, so in 14 days, if they didn't go to them positions, most likely they will go ahead and case these law. Return evaluations at least 24 hours prior to the court date. Locate a detox and treatment facility immediately after the court date is set. The petitioner bears the responsibility and the right to choose the facility. Okay, what I tell you about the county attorney, he's going to say, well, you know, you got to pay for that. Well, yeah. If County Enough is whatever, don't worry about that. I should tell y'all all the time. United for Recovery, www.unitedforrecovery.org, www.unitedforrecovery.org. Go under the resource tab, and there's a bunch of free rehabs. Free, Free, no money out of pocket. And also, if they're not working and haven't been working, they're eligible for Medicaid. And the rehab will get them Medicaid, and the Medicaid will pay for it. So let's not worry about that. We don't have to worry about paying for it. I promise you. Treatment is ordered based on the evaluations and can be ordered from up to 60 and not more than 360 days, depending on the request of the petitioner and the results of the hearing. Now, what happens is if they go to rehab and thought I seen Steve-O Knievo. Did y'all see him? I did. I seen him sneaking by me, wasn't he? Sneaking by me. But anyways, if they leave rehab, they will lock them up and order them back to rehab. And they will keep doing that until they do their however many days in rehab. You do have to go through it and complete. So that brings us to how do I use Chuck Brothers? How do I use my 4 milligram nasal spray Narcan? Well, let me tell you, funny you should ask. I just happen to know the answer. You happen to be using with your buddy, y'all having a good time, getting high, and your buddy falls out. Not a good situation. Have Narcan on you. Have Narcan on you if you're going to use. They'll be turning blue, kind of foaming at the mouth, fingernails be blue, whatever. First thing you do is a sternum rub. Take your knuckle like that right there. Yes, sternum up and down. It hurts. Try it out on yourself. Just imagine a little more pressure. Hurts real bad. If they don't come to from that, you open your Narcan. Pull the tab open. Pull the little thing out of there. Roll them over on their side. Both fingers right there. One on the plunger, all the way up the nostril, all the way to the tops of your fingers. Push the plunger. At this point, call 911. I repeat, at this point, call 911. Always call 911 after you administer the first dose of Narcan because seconds count. If you call 911 first, they're going to want to know your name, where you're at, the address, the patient, what are they doing? You know, they're going to a bunch of questions that at this time them seconds matter. So always administer the Narcan first. Even the directions tell you to call 911 first, but don't do that. I'm telling you right now. Chuck Brothers says so. Do not call 911 until after you administer the first dose of Narcan. Thank you. Thank you. I say that every time so you all remember. Chuck Brothers said, don't call 911 until I administer the first dose of Narcan. Now, after 3 minutes, if they're not coming back or showing any signs of anything, open your second thing of Narcan. 2 come in a box. Woo, woo. 2 come in a box. Can I get a woo, woo? Both fingers right there. Thumb right there. Up the other nostril, all the way to the top of your fingers. Push the plunger. 4 milligram nasal Narcan will bring you back from the dead. 92% of the time, 8 minutes after overdose. 92% of the time, 8 minutes after overdose. Carry it, believe in it, keep loving it, some of it in your car. The only thing that really hurts it, you don't want it to freeze. Don't want it to freeze. If the expiration date on it, this here expires in March 2021, bam, right there. If it's March 2024, give it to them anyways. Don't say, oh, it's expired and throw it away. Don't do that. Give it to them. It just ain't as potent. It's still potent, just ain't as potent. So it could still work. So don't think because it's expired that you can't use it, because you can. You can, and I will. I will save a life. It says so right here. I'll save a life. Just the way it is. Woo, woo, woo. How is everybody doing today? Ain't nobody said woo, woo today. I think somebody did back here. You know, I'm looking back to woo, woo, Jimmy Nally. I think Jamie did too. Where you at, Jamie? There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. No, I don't see you. I know you're there. I seen you. Woo, 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 woo. Anyways, it don't matter. It don't matter. Woo, woo. Hey, here's Jacob. Sounding off like the horns of hope. Woo, woo. I normally would cut off right now, but we're not going to. I was 15 minutes late, and y'all want to see 15 minutes more. By gosh, I'm going to give you the hour. I am going to give you the hour. Don't know what we're going to talk about. We might talk about that's all right, Tony. I was 15 minutes late too. You know, we're here in God's time, not our time. Got to remember, God knows all. God knows all. Keep you drug free. SAMHSA, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. I know I couldn't hardly remember. That's too long. You know what? They should make that smaller and shorter. You know, because people like me, I can't remember it. I do this every day, and I can't remember it. I can't remember. But anyways, if you go to SAMHSA, right there, .gov, see it down there at the bottom. SAMHSA.gov. Go there, all kinds of literature. All kinds of literature. I am just a vessel that my higher power uses to reach out. Thank you for your support. For real. For real. I don't know how I do it. It's kind of weird sometimes. It's all right. You know, if y'all anybody knows about New Haven, I'm down here preaching about not using drugs. Woo woo. I guarantee you, I'm the only person in New Haven telling you not to use drugs online. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of people here that don't do dope, and I promise you there are a bunch of good people here. Love all of them. Love all of them. And I'm going to tell y'all right now something you probably didn't know, and I have mentioned it before. Don't matter where you live at. Live Bardstown, New Haven, Lexington, Frankfort, New Orleans, Calcutta, New Mexico, France, England, Russia. 10% of the population does dope. 10%. It's just a number. Just a number. But I will tell you this question. Y'all gonna love this one. How many people? Y'all gotta put it in the comments too before I tell you the answer. How many people in Kentucky smoke weed? The percentage. And then how many people in the world smokes weed? Go ahead, I'll give y'all a few minutes to guess. I know the answer. Any guesses? I know it lags behind, so I'm just not going to jump in there and tell you. Go ahead, put your numbers down. Anybody want to make some bets here? All right, I can't wait. I can't stand the silence. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. 5% of Kentucky. 5% of Kentucky. 2% across the world. And in some countries, nobody smokes weed. I know that's what I swear, people, I said the same thing. And I'll tell you why that we think that. Because if you use or you smoke weed, you hang around people that smoke weed. So everybody you know smokes weed. Your whole group of people smokes weed. But that's not everybody smokes weed. And most normal people that don't do drugs don't hang around people that do drugs, period. And I done told you, only 10% of everywhere does drugs, but only 5% in Kentucky, 2% in the world, and in some countries nobody smokes weed. Fact. I know. I thought it was something astronomical. I think I might have said 75%, and I was thinking 100%, but it ain't. It just ain't. It's just the people you're around, the people you put yourself with, and so it seems like everybody, when really not everybody, just the people that you hang around does. So I know. I know. I freaked out on it too. I couldn't hardly believe it. That's crazy, ain't it? Hell, I would have bet the farm at least 75% of Kentucky smoke pot, but they don't. They don't. Yep, yep, yep. That's right. I know. I like that. I like that statistic there. I do like that statistic. I'll tell you this too. One person out of 100 that gets sober stays sober after 5 years. One person out of 100. The great thing about that is that's a statistic. We can change that. And I try every day. That's why I'm here doing this, because I'm trying to change that statistic. I like to see 50% of the people in 5 years stay sober. I know. So wish big, right? Right. I always tell y'all, I don't hate the person. I hate the disease. And just because you get high, don't mean I don't love you, because I do love you. I got high for 34 years. I'm not a hypocrite. I ain't. I'm not a hater. I just hope that someday that you come back and ask for help, and I'll be glad to show you a new way of life. Woo, woo. That's right. Be glad to show you a new way of life. You got to want it. When I got here, I didn't want it. I just wanted to jump through some hoops, get to where I was going, get back out there and get high again. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what changed. Lord Jesus Christ, what changed? I tell you what changed. He snapped something in my head, and boom, man, I just never looked back. My life got happy, joyous, and free. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Now I'm big buddies with you, man. We talk all the time. Woo woo. That's right. That's right. We can rock some recovery. We can woo woo. We can smile. I know you can't hardly knock this smile off my face. Woo. You know why? Because I'm in recovery. I ain't in sobriety. I'm in recovery. Woo, it's such a much better place to be. Sobriety, all you're doing is you're not putting nothing in you, and you still dry drunk, you still miserable, everything still sucks. But I tell you this, I will tell you this. Life sucks better sober. It does. Life sucks better sober. So whatever. I'd rather have a better sucky life than a sucky life. But anyways, recovery is I'm working on me inside and out. And every day I try to be a little bit better than I was yesterday. Try to be a little bit better than I used to be because I'm alive. Because I don't get high no more. I don't have to worry about overdosing no more. I'm alive. I made it through it with my life. And you can too. You can too. PM me. We'll get you chatting on it right away. We'll find you a rehab to get into. If you, I always recommend rehab. I hated rehab. I'm not going to tell you I didn't. I did. I did. But it gives you a chance to get away from the people you're around that you can't be around. People, places, and things got to go. You get to get in there with people that care about your well-being. You get to see a new way of life right off the bat. You get to detox. You get a head start. You build a foundation. A foundation. The stronger the foundation, the longer you'll last. That's why I recommend rehab. Thank you, Jacob. I love you. See you tomorrow. I will be here. And we will. Thank you for thinking I'm an inspiration. Thank you. Because you're an inspiration. Feel like singing today. Woo woo. But yeah, I don't know, man. We just getting around, just hanging around and doing the deal. And man, I tell you, I just don't. I can't. I wished I could take it out of my chest and hand it to you. I wished I could do it for you. I just can't. I just promise you that you'd be happy, joyous, and free like me if you do it right. Give it your all. Do everything possible. You know, you do anything possible to get high. You know, it didn't matter you had 4 flat tires and you had to walk 10 miles. You'd walk 10 miles, get high. You get on a pedal bike, you'd steal a pedal bike from a little kid and ride it to the dope man's house. I know, I seen it. I seen it. It shut my door. But anyways, yeah, yeah. Just gotta work it. Work it. Don't fake it till you make it. Don't fake it till you make it. Stand up when you fall down. Admit it and keep going. Remember, failure is not an option because failure, we die. And as long as you're sitting here watching this show every day, you're good all the way up to this second. 100% success. 100% success. To right now. To right now. You have been 100% successful in life. And remember, I believe in you. I believe in you. I have faith in you. You know why? Because I did it. I come through it. I know you can do it. I know that you can do it, and I have faith in you. I believe in you 100. That is real talk. Real talk. Real talk. I can't wait till y'all get sober or your friends get sober or whoever needs to get sober and we all get to hang out. We go do the deal together. Whoop, whoop. You go to some conventions with me. Yeah, we go to area meetings and we do all kinds of stuff that are fun that I never got to do if I was still out there in the madness. I would have never got to do it if I was in the madness. Man, that's sad. I say it's sad because that would have been sad. I'm truly grateful that I don't have to live like I get to go do things. I get to go do things. Guy I seen on Facebook yesterday said it costs $2,600 to go do something down somewhere. He said if he quit smoking, he can do that, and he's going to do that. If he quits smoking, he's going to go do that. Really, man, $2,600, you can go do that. You know what? If I don't get high for 4 days, that's $1,200. $300 an 8 ball, right? I went to a birthday party last summer. Unfortunately, that buddy of mine overdosed and he is dead now. But I went to a birthday party for his kids and I took Steven. And it's a bouncy house over in Bardstown. I said, well, how much this cost? He said, oh, it's like $300 for 4 hours. And they don't supply the food or nothing. I was like, well, hell, man, that's crazy. He said, no, man, I just go spend $300 on an 8 ball every night. I can't do that for my kids. I said, you damn right you can. You damn right you can. That's what it's about right there. Thank you, Missy. Welcome. Yeah, I looked at it totally different after that. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I go spend $300 on my boy? Because I sure let him miss out on a lot of things when I was out there in the madness. Sure wasn't no dad. Sure wasn't no dad. But I try to be today. I try to be today. Woo! I know. Yeah, my $6 watch is holding up really good. Boom! I even got a compliment on that $6 watch the other day. $6 Facebook. I thought I was getting robbed. But yeah, you know what I do when I get all upset? I just don't get upset no more. You know, if you want to argue and fight with me and say, hey, 2 + 2 is 6, I'm gonna say, daggone man, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. So I ain't gonna argue with you. I don't want to argue no more. I want to live happy, joyous, and free. I don't have time for all that depressing stuff, people. If they're depressing, get rid of them. I don't care if it's your mom. If she's depressing you, bringing you down, you need to get rid of her. You don't have time in this lifetime to be depressing. I don't care who it is. It just ain't worth it. Be happy. You got a choice to be happy. You make that choice. So if you're upset all the time, you're choosing to be that way. Don't be that way. You don't have to. Chuck Brothers says you don't have to. You know who tells me you don't have to? My higher power. That's right. It ain't nothing. It ain't because I said so, really. It's because somebody told me. When I got here, they told me to take all my crap that I knew, throw it in the garbage. Because I didn't know crap. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't know crap. Throw it in the garbage. But from that point, we can learn from that point. That's right. I did know a lot about a lot of things, and you really do. You probably do too, but you don't know nothing about recovery. And that's all right, because what has been passed down to me, I'm gonna pass down to you, and we'll get through this together. Like the governor said. Chuck Brothers Recovery, loud and proud. Thank you very much for showing up, being here, suiting up, showing up every day, because we're here saving lives, people. Make sure you share this page to everybody you know. Everybody you know, because everybody you know knows somebody that's suffering with addiction, and every person they know, we can share to them, and before you know it, that multiplies. The honeybee effect. Honeybee effect. Love y'all. Chuck Brothers, covered loud and proud.